Yes, hello. I welcome you to my today's wonderful lesson. Let us have biology under what you call genetics. Okay, so according to the question here, these questions were picked from the 2023, those who are writing GCE. So the first question they are saying, define the following terms used in genetics. So we want to define what you call the recessive allele and also the phenotype. So if we talk about an allele or rather the recessive alleles, we are simply talking about the alleles that expresses itself by producing out some of the copies. Okay, so these are alleles that expresses itself by producing some of the copies. Okay, so these are alleles that expresses itself uh, by producing out its copies. Okay, so alleles that expresses itself by producing its copies. Okay, so these are what you call the recessive alleles. Apart from that, we have what are phenotypes. So phenotypes, these are we can simply talk about it, the outward expressions that are determined by the trait of an individual. These are outward expressions that are defined by the traits of an individual. So the outward expression of an individual, these are what you call the phenotype. So we're saying these are outward. I said are outward expressions defined by traits of an individual or of an organism. Okay, like that. So that's the way on how we answer the first two questions. Now, with my major concentration right now, it is how you go about by drawing the genetic diagram. So, on how you draw the genetic diagram, remember it is given 5 marks, and in every exam with genetics, it is provided question 5. And when you're about to draw the genetic diagram, they mostly provide how many marks? 5 good marks. So, according to the question here, they're saying Jane has blood group O and has a child of blood group A, blood group B. Now they're saying she accused John of blood group AB to be the father of her child. Okay, now they're saying with the help of the genetic diagram, determine the possible offspring to conclude whether the possible offspring to conclude whether whether or not John could be the father. Okay, so here we just want to draw the genetic diagram to conclude whether John was the father of the child or not. Okay, so we must get to understand to say before you draw the genetic diagram, there's some of the rules which we must get to respect. Okay, so the first thing we are going to have, it is the parental what? I'm going to draw the genetic diagram, the parental phenotype. Phenotype. Okay, so the outward expression, are we talking about a male and a female, or are we talking about Jane and John? So all these things, remember, they must be represented by the outward expression. So you can write male or female, or you can just write the actual names. Okay, so from there, let us use the actual names. We use Jane and what? And John. So we are using the actual names. You can see that. Okay, so this is a female, this is a male. And now, since these are blood groups, I mean these are determined by the blood groups, are determined by the genotype for the blood group. We are going to have the parent one genotype. Okay, so every blood group can be represented with A, then with the big letter I. If it's blood group A, we are going to write like this, right? Okay, so according to the question, they're saying Jane has blood group O. So with Jane has blood group O, we are going to write O, or it is written like this. This is blood group O. Okay, so apart from that, they're saying John has blood group what? John has blood group. She accused John of who? Of him having blood group what? Blood group AB. So we are going to write blood group AB like that. Okay, so now according to how we are going to complete this, we are going to split out this into two ways. We are going to have this. This is going to be splitted into two. Blood group O. Then it is going to be splitted like this. Blood group that is blood group B. Then this is blood group A. This is blood group B. Okay, so according to this stage is what we call meiosis. Meiosis. Okay, these are what we call the gametes. These are what we call the gametes. Then now this one, it will react to this. Then again this, it will react to that other one. So we are going to have this. Okay, we will have what? We will have blood group O and blood group A. So this is the OA, which is just the A. Okay, so this one we are going to have who? Sorry, we are going to have who? Which is blood group O, then blood group B. Okay, then we are going to go to this now. It is going to react with this, where we are going to have who? Blood group O, then blood group B, and blood group A, sorry. Okay, this one is going to react to this, where we're going to have blood group, the blood group O, blood group B. Okay, so now this stage is what we call the what? Fertilization stage. That is the stage. Then these are what we call the offspring genotype. Okay, then now what is the offspring phenotype? So according to the offspring phenotype, here this is blood group A, then group B, then this is the group A, this is group B. Okay, so now this concludes that John could be the father of the child. Don't forget to indicate a comma X here, because this one, once you meet you did not write this comma X, you might be they might remove out some of the marks. Okay, so this marks the end of our genetic diagram using the blood groups. Okay, so that is it. Don't forget to register with us, RB Tuition Center Wide Brain. We get to help you and assist you on how you pass your exam. Remember, this has been your tutor, Mr. Arabi. To those who want more information, you can just contact on the number which you can see there, which is 0247 84 18 91. This has been your tutor, Mr. Arabi. Bye-bye.